What's up, guys? My name is Luke. I am the Offensive Yak, and thank you for joining me today for episode 15 of our Dyson Sphere Program series, where in today's episode, we're hopefully going to accomplish some of the tasks that I've been trying to do for the last few episodes, but have been, well, I keep hitting roadblocks with. Specifically, we're going to try to get our Mark III sorters and maybe the Mark II assemblers done. Yeah. And then that way next week we can get started on our Make Everything hub and our generalized improvements of the planet. All right, guys, let's roll the intro and hop on into it. Alright, guys, so I think we're finally ready to put down a Mark III sorters build, which I don't know that I actually have a Mark III sorters build. Let us find out. Maybe? Doesn't look like it. Looks like I'm gonna have to build my own Mark III sorter build. Okay. I think I'd like a wider section than that. How about we go look at the other side of the planet? Looks like I'm gonna have to fill in some water, but I'm thinking here might be a good spot. Okay, let's go find that area and get this thing built. Now, this is not going to be a super well-constructed build. This is gonna be a let's get these things going kind of build. So yeah, I'm thinking just the other side of my titanium alloy build here. There's a good amount of space. Yeah, we can do that. I've just got some researches going in the background. Nothing we're going to use at the moment. They'll all come in handy later. But, yeah, here we go. This should be... Give me 10,000-ish on my things. Okay. And we're just gonna pave this whole area. I'm even gonna pave over here because I could use the soil pile. Okay, I think this is going to be enough to get us going. Alright, now I'm also going to need a planetary logistics system, which I should have some. There we go, and some more drones. Just give me all of those. Okay, good. Let's start it here. Well, hold on. Let's take a look at our sorters. Okay. So the Mark III sorter requires the Mark II sorter, which we're going to build here, and the electromagnetic turbines. Okay, those we're already building elsewhere, so we'll just bring them in. Then the Mark IIs requires the Mark Is and the electric motors. Okay, so now we need 3 slots available. Or 5 slots available. Okay, looks like we're going to go with an interstellar logistics station. Put it here. Looks good. Okay, so it's going to output these guys, which means it's going to have to bring in these guys and these guys. Not to mention, we got to make the Mark Is, which is circuit boards and iron. So iron ingots and circuit boards. All right. I don't think we're gonna need. Well, you know what? We're gonna load this thing up all the way, and he's gonna be demand, 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 demand. Okay. Ooh, a little lag there. Wonder what caused that. I don't know. Let's do that many. Yeah, that looks like a great amount. Okay, so these guys are going to make our Mark Is. So they are going to need iron and circuit boards. And I may not have any circuit boards, so we may have to do something about that as well. Also, I need my belts that I do not currently have. Belts, 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 belts. Here? Here. That looks good. That will be more belts than I need for a long time to come. All right. So we're going to have our iron out. Actually, there we go. And actually, hold on. Yeah, why not just come out the side? Here we go. Iron. And it'll go down the road. And circuit boards in and down. Also, I need more assemblers. I knew there was going to be something I was going to be low on. Some of these. Rid of that. And let's put back these things. Okay. Let's store some of them over there. Let's put back smelters if I can. There we go. I don't need them. And give me a few more assemblers. Good. Next up, we're going to do another line of assemblers here. Boom. And they're just going to direct feed in. And then we need to also add motors. So we'll come out with the motors here. And then We're gonna have our final row of assembly machines. And they're going to be doing the Mark IIIs. These are doing Mark IIs. Mark IIIs need the green. And then we'll need a final belt row going back. Okay. Simple enough. I think we're even ready to hook it up with sorters. So we're going to go in, and then we're going to go out. And then for these guys, we're going to go in on 1, out on 3. For these guys, in on 1, out on 3. Okay, I should be able to copy and drag out that. And this. And this. And then I just need to this here, here. I apparently didn't quite get everything in range. Okay, that should be perfect. Oh, I do not need this many. Crap. 1,000 of each, not 10,000. Whoops. I always forget to do that. Here, let's put this on local supply and see if I can get rid of some of this. Here, give me like 4,000 of these. Let's see which one's making my motors. This one's not making it, but it can totally take them. Although, probably better off finding my motor maker, which is here. Yes. Okay. The iron, I'm not going to worry about. The motors, though, yeah. I've got my motors being made up here somewhere. Here is the electric motors. Okay, and we're full. Well, okay. Looks like we are going to hang on to, you know, just like 5,000 of them. And as far as the iron goes, let's head up here. Let's see. I can fill this. Anything else that's needing iron bars? I simply don't need this many. Oh boy. This is what happens when you don't pay attention to your quantities in these interstellar logistics. You end up with 10,000 of an item that you needed like 100 of. Alright, looks like I'll keep that much. Okay, so it looks like the only thing I do not currently have is circuit boards being made. Do I have a blueprint for circuit boards? I don't know that I do. Let's find out. Why am I looking at smelters? Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay, we'll just make a quick circuit board maker. So, let's see. Circuit boards are copper and iron. We'll make them in a planetary. Needs iron and copper, maybe 1,000 of each. And needs like 20-some of these guys. Oh, I did set these to supply, didn't I? Okay. Okay, now we'll set these back to demand. And remote storage. Alright, so we've got stuff coming in there. So let's go ahead and just make this a fairly good size one. So we'll just do a whole line. With iron. And copper. And we may as well make it a double line. And then do an output. That goes around. Like so. And back in. And then this guy's going to do circuit boards. Okay, put these in. Alright, so let's make circuit boards. And so we're gonna go in here, out the middle. And then we're going to go in here, out the middle. And copy. And line. Copy. Line. As those get pasted in, it should start producing crap tons of these things, because they do not take long to produce. Each one of these is going to produce 45 a minute. Wow. All right. Perfect. These things are making my tier 3. Sweet. Okay. What else do we need to make? Oh, yeah, we were going to do Mark II assemblers, possibly. Let's see what those will take. So they need Mark I assemblers, obviously. So we would need 3 inputs for Mark I assemblers. And then it requires 2 more, so we'd be looking at an interstellar. Or, more likely, 2 non-interstellar. Okay. That guy doesn't need those. Okay. So, let's see. Let's put down... Well, actually, this thing has copper and iron, which is what we... do we need copper? Or is it just iron? It's just iron. It does have an empty slot, though. If we filled this up all the way, we could use it to bring in something else. And it's already got our circuit boards that we need. Okay, yeah, so let's integrate this guy into our assembler build. So let's do... a row here. That'll make Mark I assemblers. Okay. Mark I assemblers need iron, gears, and circuit boards. So we'll just have gears be brought in here as well. Maybe 1,000. Demand. Looks like I do not have gears available in the system, so we are going to have to make those. But that's not a problem. So we'll have... I'll come out of the far one with gears. The second one with circuit boards. And the third one with iron. Okay, and we'll just go in, in, in. Wait for the belts to be built. Now. And then we'll have here. This is going to be Mark II assemblers. And they're going to get in from the Mark Is. And then we're going to get graphene and processors. And those are going to come from over here, where we're going to put down another... Let's actually move it down one further. There. Okay, I need processors in, maybe 1,000 of them. And what else was it? Graphene or graphite? Graphene. And then it's going to supply Mark II assemblers. Okay, and we'll come out with our processors, out with our graphene. And in with our assemblers. So it'll be in, out. That should do it once I hook up a little bit more power. I think that'll do it. And there we've got our graphene coming in. And we're about to have our Mark II assemblers. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade the assemblers, building our assemblers. It's just like the first thing you should do is upgrade the belts, building your belts. So how are we keeping up with stuff here? Oh, we don't have any gears coming in. So no, we're not going to have any Mark II assemblers yet. I need to make gears. I've got iron here, don't I? Yeah. Let's keep a little more iron in stock. Give him a little more power, too. So gears are just iron to gears in the assembler. I think I think instead of demand, we're going to do storage for gears. We're going to keep 2,000 of them here. We're going to bring in iron ingots here. We're going to keep 1,500. And we're going to go ahead and set up a row of assemblers. Actually, 2 rows of assemblers. To produce gears. Alright. Here we go. So we're going to have iron coming out on the outside belts, and then the inside belts will go ahead and take our gears away. So we need to go in, and we want to go out there, and then for the other side, we're going to go in the middle, out the right side. And then these both need to be told to make gears. Gears are super slow, which is why I'm doing a fairly big setup for it. Now, we could potentially tell it to supply. We'll see how our supply is. But, yeah, I think for now we're just going to use it as storage for them, basically. So I want to snip that there. We're going to go off and in the back. Now, how far are we from getting Mark III assemblers? We need some purple to get the Mark III assembler. And then the Mark III needs some very high-end stuff, the quantum chips and whatnot. Okay. Yeah. So we're not there. We'll put it that way. Let's go ahead and queue up a few more things. Specifically, we're having trouble keeping things in stock, so I want to increase how many items our things can carry, and I want to increase the speed at which they can carry them. Okay, we should have Mark II assemblers now. We do. We have a whole bunch of them already, which is awesome. So we're actually going to do an upgrade of facilities here. And here, like I said, you want to upgrade the facilities, making your facilities first. There we go. Those are all Mark IIs now. Now, if I have enough, I'd also love to upgrade some of these. There we go. Okay, how we doing on Mark IIs now? So I'd like to know what our sticking point is. It looks like it is gears that is going to be the problem. And that is because this doesn't have enough iron. Interesting. Iron seems to be a problem. How about if I remote demand some iron for this guy? And share that iron. Because this guy needs iron, and so does that one. I could totally share iron. And then we'll just put a splitter here. There. So this guy should be able to get more iron now because he can get it from the other planet. He's also not currently using it because we are full on 10,000 of these. Holy cow. That was fast. Okay, so we've got these, we've got these. We've got some more of these I can grab. So let's go over to where we're making the belts. I want... Let's see, that's proliferation. Where am I making my belts? Here? Yes. Okay. I want my belts speed. Although my belts... Well, yeah, because we're not even full. What are we slow on? The super magnetic rings? Oh, let's go in. Let's go fix that up. Yeah, we can go increase the speed of that real quick. Should be right over here. Somewhere. Where were the super magnetic rings? South of me. Okay. I mean, I'm at the North Pole, so basically everything's south of me, but... Over here. No, this isn't him. Is it? No. Where? Oh, where? This is why we need a hub. That is the next thing on my list. Don't you worry. Here is where we need to be going. Okay, right this way. Here we go. Go ahead and upgrade what we can here. I'm also going to upgrade the belts and sorters. So Mark 3s. I might need more sorters. I also might need more belts, which should be close to where I'm at now. Here. Okay, looks like those have all been upgraded. Good. Okay, that should help with the super magnetic rings a bit. And let's just upgrade belts, sorters, and facilities. I don't have the ability to upgrade facilities by 2. So we'll start with belts and sorters. And here. Okay. And then we'll upgrade by just 1 for the facilities. Okay. That should help with these, but the backup here is not the speed of these. It's the speed of these super magnetic rings here. So I think we're gonna need to up that. Problem is, all of my greens are actually going away. That is totally the problem. Okay. So, let's do... Do I have another electromagnetic turbine production going? I don't think I do, but let's look. Just in case. If I do, it'd be proliferated. There's our motor proliferated. We do not. Okay. So we're gonna put one up. You know what? It looks like here would be as good a place as any. I just need a little bit of foundation support for these guys, which is totally doable. And we're going to need to upgrade the belts. So they're Mark IIIs. And it's using Mark II belts, but it is using Mark III sorters. Okay, good. And it's using Mark II assemblers already. Now, it looks like I am going to be short some power poles. Here we go. And let's go ahead and bring in some Mark II proliferation. And we can go out the back here with it. I would like these motors to be proliferated because they are always a sore spot in every playthrough. And as far as our super magnetic rings, we do have all of that stuff being made. So maybe we tear this down, because this is not making much. In fact, yes, I think we do tear this down. We're going to go ahead and turn these to storages. It should use up whatever's left. Okay. Now, let me tell you guys, because we are getting close to the end of this video. I think the last thing we're going to do here is we're going to set up a new super magnetic ring facility. That's going to go right here. In fact, yeah, I'm going to start tearing this down. Okay. And then I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to start just putting stuff in so that I can pick things up. I don't want to lose some of these Mark II assemblers we've got here. Alright. Yeah, I think we've gotten most of the Mark II assemblers. I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to drop some stuff. This. Okay, and then we're going to pick up anything that's over here. Good. And delete. Now. Anything in here that we set these to supply. And minimum load of drones can be 1%, so they will come and get everything. Also, we'll go ahead and hit it with power again. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll keep those super magnetic rings. Okay, and this guy can be deleted. As can this. How about here? Alright. Yep, looks like I'll, have to get rid of it this old-fashioned way. There we go. This will give us a nice area for us to set up. I should actually have it in here under critical components. Super magnetic rings. This is using Mark III assemblers, which we'll have to change. Unless he has one in here. No, it doesn't look like it. Alright. This one's a little bit bigger, so let's see if I can fit it in here. Looks like it. And then all I gotta do is I gotta go in here and downgrade our facilities. To the tier 2s. Because we actually have those. And then once this is built, I'm going to set it to use the Mark II proliferation. Let's see. Oh, actually, it's not even using proliferation yet. Well, that's not a problem at all then, because I've actually got some right over here that I can tap into. Just like that. Although, is it using Mark II belts for some reason? Well, yes, it is. I wonder why. Let's go ahead and change that. Am I out of Mark III belts? Oh, I am. Okay. Whoops-a-daisy. Where are my belts at? They should be right here. Give me some more. Okay. And warpers, we don't have up and running yet. All right. Ooh, look at all of that. That is a ridiculous number of those guys there. Woo! Alright. Looks like I am going to have enough to make this. So, let's talk a little bit about what we're going to do next week. Plan for next week is we're going to tear down every build I have. And we're going to rebuild them. I want everything to be like this. One, I want it to be proliferated, except we're going to be transitioning over to Proliferation Mark III. I want every build to be coming in on a planetary or interstellar logistics system. And to be going through and making one thing. Or, in certain circumstances, like, for instance, the belts here, I'm okay with it making the Mark 1, 2, and 3. Because I don't need the Mark 1 and 2s on the system. Okay, but yeah, I want it to come in, make its thing, and send it out. I don't want it to be like this build where I'm bringing in raw and then putting it through multiple processes and then sending it out. I want to rely much more heavily on our logistics system. Now, one of the ways that we're going to be able to rely more heavily on it is definitely by getting our capacity up on our logistics and getting our speed up. Okay? For sure. And then we're also going to definitely get cargo stacking here at some point. And then let's take a look here at our technologies. So we should already have Proliferator Mark III. Yes, we just need to make it with carbon nanotubes. Now, carbon nanotubes we already know how to make from titanium and graphene. Easy enough. We've got them both. So we can totally do that. The other thing I need to do, or we need to look at, is making some purple science. Okay, now I've already got processors, but I don't have particle broadband. So that might be something we want to do next time. The reason being is that we need purple in order to get the Mark III assembler. So we definitely want to start working towards that, although we're not quite there yet. We're not in the end game yet. We're still in the mid game. Also, how are we doing on power? Doing great on power. Awesome. I love when power is not much of a problem. Now, there is one more thing I want to do, even though we are basically at the end. I'm going to pull up my very favorite blueprint that I have. I've got to grab it off the website here. Hold on. It's from one of the creators that we already know and love. Now, do I want to do... All right, what level of mass construction do I have? I have mass construction 4. Okay. So we're going to do the Planet Paver Mark II. This is from Ambush Bug. So I'm just going to read you the description because it's awesome. We here at Bug's Interstellar Emporium listen to feedback given by our customers right before we put it all in the black hole permanent archive. It turns out the previous model of the Planet Paver wasn't enough for some pilots, so we've made improvements. Double the production, double the vessels serving out Foundation. Perfect for all those lonely planets far out in the void with long travel times. When you pull out 10,000 Foundation from your receiving interstellar logistics system, there's another 10,000 already ready to go. No waits. By the time your first vessel gets home, another full load is waiting. It produces 4,300 Foundations per minute. It has storage for 370,000 Foundations. Output is evenly spread between both interstellar logistics and storage stacks. All interstellar logistics slots have pre-configured demand supply settings, but are all set to 0 so that placement can be fine-tuned without gobbling up supplies. You know what, actually, I think we're going to go with the Mark 1 for now. Mark 1 holds enough to pave over a single planet and resupplies the interstellar logistics super fast. If you need something even more robust, give the Mark II version a try. Alright, we're going to go with Mark 1. I don't think I need the Mark II yet. Alright, so it's by Ambush Bug. And we'll go ahead and... I just copied it off of the Dyson Sphere Blueprint website. And we just paste it into here, save the changes. Here we go. Planet Paver Mark 1. Now, I remember the first time I ever saw this, I was like, there's no way that thing has enough to do an entire planet. Yeah, it does. It's so compact. It's actually really crazy. So there we go. Now, if I remember correctly, it's set up to use Mark III assembly machines. So I do need to downgrade those. There we go. And then I need to get myself some Mark II storages, which I don't know that I even have being assembled. So I'm going to have to grab myself some steel, and we're going to hand assemble them. So some steel and some stone brick. I should have that available here. Yeah. And I don't want much. I mean, I want like 100. So I need 6 of them. Well, there's 10. And then it looks like I need a few more Mark II assemblers. Luckily, we've got more. Okay. So I'll show you how this works, because it's actually really ingenious. So what they've done, okay, you feed out your stone bricks and your steel, which we're going to have to up production of. But you feed out your stone bricks and your steel here, and it goes into your assemblers and makes your foundations. Those foundations then all come here into this stack of storage Mark IIs, which hold a crap ton of them. And then, when it comes time to fill the interstellar logistics, we're actually outputting in 9 different sorter Mark IIIs onto 3 separate belts that all go into the interstellar logistics system. And then over here, it does the exact same thing over again. It's just mirrored on both sides. So here, it hasn't even been built fully for 5 seconds, and we've already got 300 of our foundations. Now, it definitely looks like we're going to have some problems with getting enough stone and steel in. Specifically, the stone looks like it's going to be the problem. So we may have to do a stone smelter. Maybe we do one right now. Pretty sure I've got one ready to go. Just a matter of putting it somewhere. How does over here sound? It's just temporary while we're at it anyways. See if I can go find where it is. Over there. And it looks like I am short some belts, but that's because it's set up to use Mark II belts. So once we use the Mark III belts, it'll be fine. And then I may have to still put up a little bit more mining for some stone. I wonder... If I go into copy mode, that's the easiest way to see some of these. Yeah, well, yeah, I've definitely got one here that I can hook up. Another one here that I can hook up. And I could probably hook it into this. Okay, so yeah, so we'll go up to the top. Oh, there's one up in the very top that I could hook up. But yeah, we'll hook this and this into here. That'll be the quickest way to get more stone production going. Doesn't look like there's much around the middle of the planet. Looking at the bottom of the planet, looks like they're being used, although this one's not being fully used. Oh, there's one right here, though, that I could hook in. I don't know if I've got enough spots in either of those to... I do have a spot here that could be stone for local supply. How about over here? It's also a spot. Actually, hold on. I want to finish building this first. Although, it looks like this thing's getting plenty of stone in. Okay, it seems like smelting was just my big problem. So, I guess we don't need to worry about it too much. Yeah, he's getting plenty of stone. And now we'll have plenty of stone going out. So let's go take a look at... What were we using the stone for? Oh, yes, our planet paver. Over here. Yep, we've got tons of stone coming in now. All right. And we've already got 2,500 foundations. Good to go. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call that a wrap for today. Join us next week where we tear it all down and we start over. Because that's what you do in this game, okay? Early game, you're just struggling to get things made and progress as fast as possible. Mid-game, you tear it all down and you redo it so that it's more efficient. Then late game, you tear it all down and you move it to other planets. Everything we build in this game, we're probably going to build 3 or 4 different times. And that's one of the beauties of the game, because you make it better each time that you take it out. So like I said, join us next time, where we're just going to tear it all down and start over. But for now, my name is Luke. I am the Offensive Yak. Thank you for having joined me today. If you're liking this content, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button for more. Comment down below if you want something named after you. You know, it could be your username. It could be something else. Whatever you want it to be named. Just make sure it's, you know, appropriate-ish. Yeah. Offensive Yak out.